garden, and welcome to another episode of The Urban Mystic. I'm Skip Jennings, your spiritual cheerleader, and I'm celebrating because today is my birthday. So happy birthday to me as we're kicking off this time where the sun is moving into Cancer, and it's in Cancer, and it's a great time to recognize this is about mothering. This is about self-nurturing. This time in Cancer is about finding our real, true nature of loving ourselves and loving everyone else. I'm a firm believer of this, that until we learn how to nurture and take care of ourselves, we won't be able to take care of the other people in our lives. So while we're here in Cancer, we're going to talk about our ancestral stuff that we carry over and how we can release that. We're also going to take time to really figure out what it is that helps us to nurture ourselves and helps us to nurture other people. So, chapter 1. We always talk about identifying blocks. And what I mean by blocks, things that stand in the way from us being our true, authentic self. And what is our true, authentic selves? Well, what I always talk about is those spiritual qualities of love, compassion, oneness, balance, order, love. Those are all those spiritual qualities that make up our authentic self. Whenever we're not in that space, then we're outside of our true nature. So we're going to identify some blocks I want you to think about. I have 5 keywords today and 5 key phrases that I'm going to bring into your attention about how to identify maybe some blocks. The first one I want to talk to you about is your relationship with your mother and your relationship with your parents. That will affect us how we live today. See, some of us, and you might know some other people, who are carrying over some old resentments to our mothers, to our fathers, to people that helped to raise us. Those resentments that we're still holding on right now blocks us from being truly authentic. I want to invite you to think about that for a moment. Think about anything that you might be holding against your mother. Well, the time has come for you to release it. The time has come for you to let it go because it's really not serving you anymore. Take that time to think about those resentments. The next phrase I want to talk to you about, my friends, is your early childhood. Are we still holding on to some things from our early childhood that could be affecting us in how we're living right now? Maybe how we were treated in school, maybe how our brothers and sisters kind of interacted with us, maybe feeling the stress and the problems that kids have. We pull that stuff over into our adult life. It holds us back. Again, take the time to identify some things of how you're feeling. Maybe you're pulling into your adult life from your childhood. That is going to affect your inner child. We're going to talk about that a little bit later. The next phrase I want to talk to you about, my friends, is your emotions. Now, as a Cancer, my race, very emotional. I actually work probably better for my emotions than I do from my head sense. I'm a heart person. If I feel it and I'm being energized by it, I'm moving through it. But here's the thing about emotions. I want to remind you, sometimes our emotions can get in the way in how we interact. Sometimes we're ruled by our emotions. What I want you to think about this, emotions are not you. You are not your emotions. But emotions are messages to let you know when things are good, when things are bad, when things are kind of needs a little bit of a shift. Allow your emotions to be a messenger. Don't tap into or identify with those emotions because they're not you. Here's the 4th thing I want you to think about: loneliness. Sometimes these blocks of loneliness will actually keep us in a place of feeling separate. The truth is, we can never be separate from anything upon this planet or God itself. We are all one on this planet. We are all one. There's only one. It's all connected. We're connected to the earth. We're connected to everything that's going on right now. You're feeling a little bit of maybe depression around the oil spill because you're connected, because your heart is feeling what the planet is going through right now. When you're feeling loneliness, we go back to those affirmations we've been talking about for the last year of I am one in God. I am not separate. So let's talk about the last one. And this is a tricky one. Karma. I'm a firm believer about karma. Karma is a starting point. Karma is one of those things that if you read what karma really is, you'll get a lot of insights about karma. I believe karma is a starting point, but I believe that we can also transcend karma. We can be more. We don't have to get stuck into that place of, oh, that's my karma. I'm supposed to be like this because I've done this and this is what No, we can transcend those small limiting thoughts. Transcending your karma. Release those blocks. So here we go. 7-day challenge. And this is a big one. Begin to identify all these blocks that hold you from being happy, that hold you back from being your greatest self. Identify. I need you to journal down. When you see a block in your life, journal it. Oh my God, that's a limiting thought. So write it down, journal it, and then I want you to share with me. Throughout this week, shoot me an email at the Urban Mystic profile. Let me know what's going on with you so I can answer back and give you some help through this. My friends, this is so important. We got to identify the blocks and let them go so we can move on. Here's your affirmation for today. Get ready. With energy, repeat after me. Just for today, I release the blocks that hold me back from being my greatest self. One more time. Just for today, I release the blocks that keep me from being my greatest self. All right, guys, that was another episode of The Urban Mystic. I'm so glad you joined me on my birthday episode. Happy birthday to me and every other Cancer that's out there. If you're celebrating a birthday, right on. Congratulations. So, remember, I can help you, some one-on-one stuff if you need it. So, come on, shoot me an email. If you have any questions that I can help you with, let me do that. All right? So, until next time, I'm Skip Jennings, the birthday boy. So go.